Hi everybody, I'm here with Wally Buono, the head coach for the BC Lions. The BC Lions have done amazing work in educating young people about the importance of respectful relationships and done a lot to raise advocacy and awareness around ending violence against women. Now, Wally, can you share with me why you think it's so important to do this kind of training and education?
Well, when this was brought to our attention a number of years ago, we sat down as a club and we looked at things that are important in our community, in the way things are, and we just felt that respecting women, and it was critical because we all have mothers, we all have sisters, we all have wives, and we felt it was something that we were going to stick our neck out for because it was unique to have a football team speak on this kind of issues.
Well, it does make a difference to have men and women together speaking about any violence against women. Now, I know you guys are in the classroom doing training with kids, raising awareness. What kind of reaction do you get from the kids? Has this been a successful program for you, having this kind of training out there?
Well, no, I think it's been a very, very successful program because sometimes, unfortunately, ignorance is something that people aren't even aware that maybe they should step in or they should say something. And I can tell you of a little incident that happened when we were on vacation. My wife and I were on vacation, and we heard this argument between a man and a woman, and my wife just said, "Hey, is there anything I can do for you?" And all of a sudden, the whole thing stopped.
Just diffuse the situation.
Just diffuse the whole situation, just on the premise that she saw something that could be volatile, could be dangerous, and she just approached them and saying, "Hey, do you need any help?" And all of a sudden, everything stopped. And so to us, it's educating young people, especially because I think if you start there, then these things become more ingrained in them. They understand it. A joke. A comment. These are all things that are very hurtful and can cause issues.
Yeah, it's exactly right. Words matter and actions matter, and the more we educate, the more we raise awareness, the better that we'll all be off in dealing with these kinds of things. So thank you for all of the great work that you've done.
Well, we've done, again, it's not me, it's Jamie, our players. We've partnered up with Eva BC, and, it's been a great relationship. And for us to be able to go into schools to talk to young people, to young teenage boys and young girls about this issue, bring it to light, make them realize that you can do something, and when you do that, all of a sudden you can make things better, and if you can help somebody to get out of a tough situation, so be it.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you for all the work you've done to educate and train a whole generation of young people about the importance of being respectful to one another and making sure that if they see something, they're not a bystander, that they step in and help out. So thank you very much.
Well, thank you. It's been a pleasure.
Thanks.